What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 28 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel, taking on the Cleveland Guardians here in this one. The Baltimore Orioles are set to wrap up this season right now. We're in game 162 here. And Baltimore will be taking on Cal Quantrill of the Guardians here in 2025. 32 starts, 11-8 with a 3.03 ERA, 210 innings pitched, 199 hits, a 116 WHIP, 46 walks, and a .139 punch-outs for Cal Quantrill. So Quantrill right there. First batter is going to be Gunnar Henderson, who's going to line that inside circle change to center field for a base knock. There you go, Gunnar, as he's get himself on base with a lead-off single. And up comes Scott Kingery. Kingery puts that one down the line under the glove of the first baseman. Tried to Olay it. Doesn't work. Gunnar goes first to third on the single there. So runners on the corners now for Adley Rutschman, who swings at the fastball up and in. That's going to be out number one here for Baltimore's offense. Spencer Torkelson up, and Torkelson grounds that one down the left field line. That one's going to roll all the way into the corner. Big hop to the left fielder. Kind of cuts off Kingery there at third base. So an RBI double. Two runners now in scoring position here for Baltimore's Jock Peterson comes up. Peterson puts it on the ground right to the second baseman, who makes the play to first. RBI though for Jock, and up comes Austin Hayes, who will put that one on the ground past the diving Jose Ramirez. RBI single for the left fielder Austin Hayes. So there you go, 2-out RBI single there. And up comes Heston Kjerstad, batting .272, puts that one into right field and snagged off the shoe tops by the right fielder for Cleveland right there. Play saves the inning. Now Sixto Sanchez, he's on the bump for Cleveland. 32 starts, 16-10 on the year with a 4.27 ERA. 187 innings pitched, 185 hits allowed, a 133 WHIP, 65 walks to a .175 punch-outs. Only 25 strikeouts shy of that 200 threshold. Can he get it here in this one? First batter up, grounds this one to Gunnar Henderson. That's going to be out number one. That's Stephen Kwan grounds out. Take a look here at the Guardians lineup. We have Kwan on left, Stroll in right, Ramirez at third, Luis Robert in center, Naylor at first, Pasquantino DHing, Rosario at short, Jimenez at second, and Bo Naylor behind the plate. So both Nailers on this team now, as Miles Stroll grounds this one to second baseman Scott Kingery for out number two. So we need to get a strikeout now for Sixto to get 25 punch-outs, as Jose Ramirez is up, and Ramirez grounds this one to Spencer Torkelson, who's playing third base this game. Backhanded by the first baseman, there you go. And that's going to end the first inning. Mitch Garver, who's playing first, he drives that one to left field. That one's back. That one's deep. That one is gone as Garver delivers here his 10th home run of the season. 10 home runs, not too shabby for the backup catcher Mitch Garver. 438 feet, 108.2 off the bat. Not a bad home run at all for the former Minnesota Twin and Texas Ranger. So Garver, there you go, puts Baltimore up by 4. And up comes Elijah Green, who gets his first big league hit there, his first major league at-bat. Elijah Green, acquired in the Steven Strasburg trade, as there you see, first major league hit for the young center fielder. Looking to be the 2026 opening day center fielder for the Baltimore Orioles, most likely. Now, Cal Quantrill's kind of standing there looking like, can I pitch again? Gunnar Henderson up, takes the two-seamer to dead center. Elijah Green gonna have to retreat back to first base there on the flyout. So one out now here in the second inning after Robert's catch. Scott Kingery up, and Kingery drives that one to left field, and Kwan makes the diving play. Kwan robbing extra bases and probably an RBI and a run off the board right there. And now up comes Adley Rutschman, who drives that one right center. That one's going to split the gap. Stroll nor Robert can get there. Stroll makes the play there. Strange, as Robert seems like he got there first. But an RBI double for Adley Rutschman, as Elijah Green scores all the way from first base. And out comes Terry Francona. He's seen enough of his starter. shaking the head disapprovingly right there. Cal Quantrill, not the game Cal wanted here in Game 162 of the season. Out will come Luis Medina, 42 games, 2-1 with 2 for 3 in saves. 92 inning pitch is a 6.46 ERA. That's not a great ERA. 75 punch-outs to 54 walks. Righty's batting 237, left's batting 273. So, punch out there, ends the inning right there. So Medina comes in and he does what he's supposed to do. Luis Robert up now here in the second. That's a ground ball to Scott Kingery. That's going to be 4 straight ground outs now for the Cleveland Guardians. So Guardians 4 up, 4 down. Now as Sanchez, he's cruising so far. 20th pitch of the campaign to Josh Naylor, who goes down looking. There you go, first baseman Josh Naylor. That's the first punch out of the game now for Sixto Sanchez. Vinny Pasquantino up, and Pasquantino will go down looking 100 miles an hour up and in. And that's what you like to see there from Sixto. Back-to-back punch-outs ends the inning now, so he's got 2 on the day. So Baltimore due up now, setting Jock Peterson to lead things off. Medina gets the strikeout there looking on Jock Peterson. He thought he had ball 4. No. But Austin Hayes following suit. That's going to be slapped to right, and that's going to get down. Inside circle change jams Austin Hayes. Doesn't matter, though. That's a base knock here. 1 out, runner on first base as Medina lets off the base knock right there. So following the Austin Hayes single for Baltimore will be Heston Kjerstad, the right fielder, who swings and misses at 96 high. That's the third punch out of the game for Luis Medina. Hayes standing at first base now with Mitch Garver, who chased the slider out of the zone for out number 3. So Medina striking out Baltimore like it's no his business. Ahmed Rosario up, and Rosario chops this one down the third base line. Torkelson throw, not in time. Just a well-executed swinging bunt there for Ahmed Rosario. And that's going to be a base knock. Andres Jimenez, he's going to squib that one to center field. Elijah Green's fast, but not that fast. Throw to third will be not in time. No play there on Rosario as Jimenez gets the runner all the way to the third base. Bo Naylor strikes out swinging there for the first out of this one. That's going to be the third punch out of the game for Sixto Sanchez. And now bottom third. Still, that's going to be a base knock into right field. Rosario scores with ease. Jimenez round second. He goes to third. And Garver's going to make the cutoff right there. 1 out. Runners on scoring position. 1 run does score. Right fielder Miles Straw up, and Straw goes down swinging following the Quan single. So Francona looking at his offense like, I don't know what's happening, as Jose Ramirez. He lines that one to Gunnar Henderson. And Henderson makes the play in the air right there. And that's going to be the final out here. Elijah Green up, and Green draws a walk. Ball inside almost hits him. First walk of the game issued by Luis Medina, who about 50-50 almost on those strikeouts and walks. Gunnar Henderson goes down looking, and Medina cruising. 5 punch-outs to only 1 walk in this one. Scott Kingery up, and Kingery puts this one on the ground. To Jimenez, to Rosario, back to Naylor in time for an inning-ending double play here in the 4th. Now Luis Robert up 0 for 1, make it 0 for 2 with the punch-out. Slider gets him chasing outside, and that's the 5th punch-out of the game for Sixto. Now Josh Naylor up, the first baseman. Puts down on the ground. Sixto makes the web gem, and there you go, over to Garver in time. Pasquantino, the DH, will strike out up and in again. Back-to-back at-bats are striking out 100 miles an hour up and in. Adley Rutschman, full count now. 40th pitch is going to be a called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. Rutschman not happy with that call, giving some words to the umpire. Following that up, it's going to be a Torkelson single up the middle. Robert makes the play with ease, gets it into the second baseman. And Torkelson now standing on first base there. And here we go, runner on first for Peterson, who's going to pop this one all the way up. Jose Ramirez in foul ground makes the catch for out number 2. So the full count fly out there for Jock, not what you want to see. Austin Hayes up, and Hayes chases the slider out of the zone. And that's going to end the 5th inning here for Baltimore's offense. So 5-1 the score is still as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Sixto Sanchez, 65th pitch of the campaign. That's going to be a fly ball to left. Hayes coming in, and Hayes will make the catch for out number 1. So one down now here in this 5th inning for the Cleveland Guardians. As up comes Andres Jimenez, who will ground this one to Torkelson, who will clutch fire to first in time as Garver makes the play. There you go. 2 outs now here in the 5th inning for the Cleveland Guardians. As now will be Bo Naylor, the catcher. Naylor sends that one to right. Kerstead ranges over, and Kerstead will make the catch. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 5th inning here for Cleveland. Kerstead, Garver, and Green due up. Hunter Gaddis is out of the pen now for the Guardians. 37 games, 15-12, 1 save, 164 innings pitched, a 5.25 ERA, 131 strikeouts to 60-something or odd walks. 1-2 count for Kerstead. He flies this one to left field. Kwan comes all the way in, and that's going to be out number 1. Thoughts that one could fall, but Kwan uses the speed to get there. Mitch Garver up now, 1 for 2 with the home run. Pops this one up, foul ground. Josh Naylor ranges over, makes the catch, and that's out number 2. 2 outs now here in this 6th inning, as Elijah Green, 1 for 1 with the single. Strikes out at the circle change low, and that's going to end the 6th inning here for Baltimore's offense. Now Stephen Kwan leading things off. He's 1 for 2. Flies that one to right center as Kerstead makes the running grab right there for out number 1. 1 out now here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Cleveland. As up will come right fielder Miles Straw. Straw will send that one to the left center field gap. That one's going to get down, cut off by Elijah Green. And Green gets that one into Kingery in time for a 1-out single. So runner on first base now for Jose Ramirez, who strikes out, and that's going to be a stolen base there for Straw. 7th punch out of the game, though, for Sanchez. And following that up, strikeout of Luis Robert, who chases. That's going to be the 8th punch out of the campaign for Sixto Sanchez. Former Philly Enyel De Los Santos, 55 games, 6-5, 1 save and 2 opportunities. 50 innings pitched, a 2.93 ERA. First batter up, Gunnar Henderson gets issued the free pass right there. So runner on first base now with no one out for Scott Kingery, 2-2 count. He swings and misses at 95 down the middle. Adley Rutschman up, and Rutschman gets issued the free pass. So 1 for 3 now with the walk for the star catcher, Adley Rutschman. As up will come the first baseman himself, Spencer Torkelson. Before that, Xavier Curry. 53 games, 6-4, 6 holds, 77 innings pitched, a 3.72 ERA, 63 walks, 63 punches, 29 walks. Righty's batting .318 against him. The righty Torkelson strikes out the curveball. So Torkelson strikes out there, 2 for 3 on the day at the punch out. Now it's unfortunate. Jock up, and Jock sends that one deep to left field. Kwan giving chase. Kwan at the wall. Kwan looking up and gone. Jock Peterson delivers his 38th of the season. 38 home runs for the left-handed DH, Jock Peterson, splitting time with A.J. Pollock in the outfield, or I guess more us in the DH spot. But Peterson, 383 feet, 99 off the bat right there. As up comes Austin Hayes, and Hayes lines that one up the middle, and Curry comes in and immediately starts getting hit around, as that's back-to-back base knocks for Xavier Curry. So Curry now facing his 3rd batter of his 3-batter minimum will be Heston Kjerstad, who will draw the walk. Now, eyes are on Terry Francona. Does he go to his bullpen yet again here in the 7th? No, Curry's left out there to face Garver, who strikes out swinging. So Curry tagged with the home run there in the base knock. Josh Naylor, first baseman, up and down, swinging 99 high for the Guardians' first baseman. 9th punch out of the game for Sixto. Vinny Pasquantino, 2-2 counts. Called strike 3. Pasquantino, 0 for 3 punch outs for the former Royal. And now Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2, and that will be a 1 for 3 campaign on the day, as Rosario flies out to Elijah Green in center field. So, Sanchez up over 110 pitches. Now as out comes Trevor Stephan out of the Cleveland bullpen. 10 games, 1 win, 10 innings pitched, a 2.61 ERA, a 2-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Right, he's batting .292. Lefty's batting .200 against Trevor here. Elijah Green will swing and miss the fastball down the middle there. He's getting the game probably 1 for 3. Gunnar Henderson's going to end the game 1 for 4 with the punch-out. Back-to-back punch-outs out of 10 now for Trevor. As up comes Scott Kingery, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss as Trevor Steffen strikes out the side in order here in this one. Steven Strasburg's out of the pen for Baltimore. 32 games, 8-2, 1 for 2 in saves. 99 innings pitched, a 3 ERA, 69 strikeouts to 44 walks. Righty's batting .216, lefty's batting .294 against the veteran Steven Strasburg. Now Andres Jimenez, he goes down swinging there for the first out of the inning and the first punch out of the game for Strasburg. Bo Naylor lines this one to right to Kerstead, who will make the catch for out number 2. And there you go. 2 quick outs now for Steven Strasburg here in this one. As his 15th pitch of the inning, Stephen Kwan will ground that one to Kingery. Kingery will clutch, fire to first in time. That's going to end the 8th inning now for Steven Strasburg and the Orioles. Nick Sandlin out for Cleveland, 21 games, 1-0, 17 innings pitched, 17 holds, a 3.06 ERA, 19 strikeouts to 11 walks. Righty's batting .341, lefty's batting a .185. Adley Rutschman, he's going to send that one to left center field. That one's going to get down. That one's one hops the wall, and Adley has himself a nice, easy lead-off double. So Adley's standing on second base now, his 16th double of the season. Spencer Torkelson up, and Torkelson gonna watch ball 4 come inside on him, and Torkelson ends up on first base. Jock Peterson up, and Peterson watches ball 4 come on in, and that's gonna be back-to-back walks now for Nick Sandlin. So Sandlin loads the bases for Austin Hayes, who puts that one on the ground to Rosario, to Jimenez, back to Naylor in time. That's an RBI double play there for the left fielder Austin Hayes. Heston Kjerstad up, and Kjerstad lines that one to left. That one will be caught by Kwan. That's going to end the 9th. Only 1 run scoring on the bases loaded, no outs. Miles Straw, first batter here in the 9th. Strasburg still out there as Garver comes all the way in to make that play. So good heads-up play to not give up on that one by the first baseman, Mitch Garver. So Garver returning to first base now. Here's Jose Ramirez, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, 95 outside on the Strasburg fastball. He still has some life in that arm, it seems like, even after all those surgeries. Luis Robert, he strikes out, ending the day 0 for 4 with a golden sombrero as the Orioles win this one 9-1. Yeah, that's the final here in Cleveland in game 162. Elijah Green made his MLB debut, picked up a base knock in his first major league hit. First major league at bat, I should say. And yeah, an overall good day there for Elijah Green. Sixto gets his 17th win. Quantrill gets his 9th loss on the season. There was no save on the day. Player of the game also goes to Sixto Sanchez. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts, no walks, and an earned run in this 9-1 victory over the Cleveland Guardians. So the Guardians, not so well. Take a look here at the stats for the Orioles. Gunnar had 21 home runs, batted .281 on the season. Luis hit 7 home runs, batted .280. Ali did fairly well. Spencer 17 home runs, 38 from Jock, 14 from Austin. Kjerstad hit 25, 14 from Westberg, and Bishop hit 14 on the season. Longoria hit 7 off the bench, 10 from Garver, 6 from Scott Kingery, 26 from Javi Baez, and 14 for A.J. Pollock off the bench. Not too shabby there for Javi Baez or A.J. Pollock. Grace Rodriguez finished season 17-10, same with Sixto Sanchez. Jack Leiter finished 20-6 with a .275 ERA. Scherzer finished 11-6, and Greinke finished 13-11. Kumar had 104 innings pitched out of the bullpen, same with Steven Strasburg, who had over 100. Barker had a .317 ERA, a .193 ERA from Sino Perez. Aiken had a .280 ERA. Kluber had a .488 ERA, majority out of the pen. And Kimbrel, a .269 ERA, 4 losses, 60 innings pitched, 66 punch-outs, though, with 54 saves on the season, putting him one shy of save number 500. So he's going to look to hopefully get save 500 at the start of the 2026 campaign here in our MLB The Show 23 franchise mode. Congratulations to Rose Fish season 104-58. An overall very good season for Baltimore, as they'll be moving on to the ALDS and taking on the winner of the wild card in next episode here on